This Android game was built almost entirely by AI. The outline, written by Kimi K3, the code, written by DeepSeek V4 Pro, and me, I was basically the project manager and the guy pressing run on the emulator. In this video, I am going to be showing you the app itself, then walk you through the exact process I used to go from a blank folder to a fully working Android game that's about to go live on the Google Play Store. And at the end, I'll tell you how you can actually become one of the official testers for this app, because I genuinely need your help to publish it. If you watched my previous video on Kimi K3, where I broke down the technical details of the model, this one is different. This time it's not theory. This is what I actually built with. So let's go. Quick favor before we dive in. If you find this video useful at any point, hit that like button, drop a comment telling me what you would build with AI, and subscribe. Alright, let me now show you the app itself. This is the DishQuest, running live on the Android Studio emulator. The concept is simple. You see a photo of a dish, and you guess which country it comes from. Let's do a quick tour. First launch, you pick a nickname. That's what shows up you on the global leaderboard. And once it's saved, it persists. I can kill the app, relaunch it, and it remembers me. Here's the home screen. We have the play, leaderboard, my sets, and settings. Clean Material 3 design, full dark mode support, and now the fun part, the game setup. We have 3 difficulty levels. Easy gives you 3 options and shows you the dish name as a hint. Medium gives you 4 options, image only, and hard with 6 options, obscure regional dishes, and the wrong answers are deliberately from the same part of the world. So it genuinely makes you think. You also pick your round length, 1, 3, or 5 minutes. So let me show you in the app itself how one of these difficulties are looking like. So let me go for the medium one. If you select medium one and let us just use for the 1 minute duration, as you can see, it shows me an image and the countries that it might belong to down beneath. To be honest with you, I don't recognize this dish, so I'll go for Malaysia. Okay, it's from Poland. Well, this one looks a bit tougher with a bread on a cream. It looks kind of like from France. Let me go for. Okay, Hungary. As you can see, even for medium, it's not the easiest. So I'll try to just guess it now. This one's from Viet. Okay, it's from Brazil. Okay, it's like a burrito. Is it from Lebanon? Yes, exactly. And this one might be from Jamaica. Exactly. And all right, this is Peru. Okay, it's also again from France. This looks from Indonesian. All right, so quiz has been completed. The score to the global leaderboard. And here's the leaderboard, filterable by difficulty and duration, with top 3 styling, pagination, and my own rank pinned at the bottom. There's also a stats screen checking my personal best across every mode. Oh, and if you're offline, the whole game works. Only the leaderboard needs internet, and any score you submit while offline syncs automatically when you're back. So there you go, that's the app, and let me now show you how I actually built it. So here's the workflow I used. And in this part, you can copy for literally any project. In step 1, I use Kimi K3, access through OpenRouter, not to write code, but to write the plan. I asked it to design a complete playbook for the app, the tech stack, the architecture, the game rules, the screens, the database scheme, even the scoring formula, and to break everything down into small, copy-pastable prompts. What came back, honestly, was another level. So I got 13 prompts organized into 4 phases. So I had foundation, core gameplay, backend, and leaderboard, and eventually the store readiness. Each prompt had clear scope, constraints, and exceptions criteria. In this step 2, I fed those prompts one at a time within the open code into DeepSeek V4 Pro and DeepSeek actually wrote the Kotlin and Jetpack Compose code. So basically, Kimi was the architect and DeepSeek was the builder, and I was the quality inspector running everything in the Android Studio emulator. And here's the single most important trick in this entire process. If you take one thing from this video, take this. The very first thing I did was to create a file called game_spec.md. It's a markdown file that acts as a single source of truth for the entire project. It defines the concept, the tech stack, which was Kotlin, Jetpack, Compose, MVVM with Hilt, room for local data, Firebase for the leaderboard, the exact game rules, the scoring math, every screen in the app, and the data models. Why does this matter if you ask me? Because AI coding agents lose context. They hallucinate. They contradict themselves between sessions. But when every single prompt starts with read game_spec.md, this is a source of truth. The agent stays consistent the whole way through. The scoring logic in the engine matches the scoring logic on the results screen because both were generated from the same spec. Kimi even designed the scoring formula for me. Base points per difficulty plus a speed bonus that decays over 15 seconds. The other golden rule, one prompt at a time. Let the AI finish, build it, test it in the emulator, commit it to Git, and only then paste the next prompt. If something broke, I just did a git reset to the last good commit and then reran the prompt with a note about what went wrong. That meant I could never lose more than one phase of work. Let me quickly walk you through how the build actually went. Phase 1, foundation. Prompt 1 scaffolded the entire project. Gradle setup, material 3 theming, Hilt dependency injection, a placeholder home screen. I hit run, and there it was on the emulator. Prompt 2 built the entire dish data layer. 6 serial dishes across 3 difficulty levels, seeded into a room database. And prompt 3 built the full navigation graph and every single screen as a working skeleton. In the phase 2, this is where it got a bit more realistic. Prompt 4 built a pure Kotlin game engine with unit tests for scoring math. And prompt 5 wired it all together into a fully playable game screen. The countdown timer, live score animations, feedback flashes, pause on the background, surviving screen rotation. Everything you just saw in the demo, prompt 6 added the results screen with the per question recap and local stats. In the phase 3, the backend, I did one manual step in the Firebase console, setting up an anonymous authorization and Firestore. And then the prompts handled the rest. Score submission, security rules so nobody can cheat to the leaderboard, offline retry, and the full leaderboard screen with pagination and rank tracking. In the phase 4, which was the store readiness, it was a bit more about polishing, animation, sounds, haptics, and accessibility with TalkBack, release builds, and even the Play Store listing text and privacy policy. And through all of these, the Android Studio emulator was my testing ground. After every single prompt, I ran the app, checked the acceptance criteria, played a full round, rotated the screen, killed the app mid-game, and only when everything was green did I commit and move on. And now here's where I need your help. I'm at the final step, publishing to the Google Play Store. But Google has a requirement for new developer accounts. Before you can launch a production, you need a closed test with at least 12 testers opted in for 14 days. So if you want to try DishQuest before anyone else and genuinely help me get this app published, I've created a Google group for testers. The link and all the details are in the description below. Join the group and you'll get the access to the closed test on the Google Play. And of course, I'll be covering the whole publishing journey, the review process, the launch, the results right here on the channel. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. So overall, what did I learn from all of these? First one was use the right AI for the right job. Kimi K3 is a phenomenal at reasoning and planning, so I use it as an architect. DeepSeek V4 Pro is a code machine, so it was mainly the builder. Second thing, what was important for me was a spec file is worth 1,000 prompts. Give the AI a source of truth and it stops guessing. The number 3, never trust, always verify. Emulator first, git comment, then move on. The fourth one is the last mile is manual. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe to PromptMatrix, and drop a comment. Tell me what you would like to vibe code with AI, or what are you up to these days. The Google group link for testers is in the description. Seriously, joining it would mean a lot to me. I'm PromptMatrix, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.